It's the holidays. It's time.
This morning we are looking forward to the holidays, but also looking forward to a new studio and gallery that opened up in Hancock. I'm sitting down with artist Lynn Mazzoleni, and you are the owner, and you're also a really wonderful artist. You were talking to me a little bit about going to northern Italy and participating in workshops. So tell me about yourself as an artist. What's your creative process like?
My creative process is very emotional. I'm very grounded in something that needs to be expressed and something that wants to be communicated.
And something that you like to communicate through your art. One of the places that you draw inspiration is often through feminism or personal empowerment. So tell me what that means to you, and did the way you started as an artist, did that impact the way that you like to express yourself?
I don't know if the way I started impacted the feminism part, but you know, ever since I was probably 15 years old, I was looking at images of, you know, how to be in the world, how to be a woman. And, you know, in my later 40s, I realized that most of these images and most of these rules were basically dictated by men. And I thought, okay, we need to have a little bit more like women's created images in the world and more like feminine expression, which is different than a masculine expression.
Right, and it does take some time to be able to come to that realization, but take me back to when you did start. How was that like? What really brought you into the world of art?
Oh my goodness.
Tough question.
It's a really long story, but essentially I realized one day that there were parts of myself that I had excluded. There were things that I excluded in the act of conforming and being very career focused and doing, and then expressions like human being, not human doing, started to weigh on me, and I wondered, what did that really mean?
Yeah.
So what would I do how would I just be in the world? And then I realized that there were these other things that need to be expressed.
I love it. Yeah, because a lot of people kind of take that feeling of work, do, and they say, you know, it feels kind of mechanical. So I think you also having the talent and the drive to be able to become an artist and to open up a studio and gallery that's now in Hancock must be so freeing for you. Tell me what that was like. How does it feel?
Oh, it's absolutely exciting. It's just such a privilege to be able to do this. I thought a lot about the quality of life when I was in Italy and what we have here in the US that's really unique, and especially here in the UP. And I just felt like the one thing that felt like it was still missing is that human connection point. So I had heard of this concept of the third place, and I thought, oh, why can't I help to create a third place in our community?
Right. And that third place is not so much work or what was it's kind of like a space to come together and just to be and make and create, right? And
the TV show Cheers, I know I'm going back a few decades, but that was a third place. It was just a place where people came together as a community. It's not home, it's not work. You just kind of unwind, you connect with other people. Over some sort of common interest. So in my case, it would be over art,
right.
With the Color Lab.
Right, and I also want to touch on the Color Lab because here in the UP we have a lot of makers, we have a lot of creators and artists and people who might want to create but they don't know where the spaces are to do so. So talk to me about the Color Lab.
Right. So when I started painting a few years ago, I realized that I didn't know what to buy, how to protect my table and carpet and things like that. So when I had the opportunity to create this Color Lab, I thought, I want to have artist quality paints, I want to have a space that's really sturdy, big tables. I want to have a space where if something spills, it's not the end of the world. So people can come and dip their toe into creativity and hopefully take something tangible with them.
Yeah, and we have the address that we'll put up on the screen right now for the gallery for you to go and check it out yourselves on Quincy Street in Hancock. But really quick, where can people find information about heading into the new year? You have a lot of plans in January, workshops, February even. Is there a calendar online or a website?
I do have a website. It's lynnmazzoleni.com. The latest information is always going to be available on our Facebook site, which is Lynn Mazzoleni Studio and Gallery. or on Instagram as well.
Okay, same name as well.
Lynn.Mazzoleni, yeah.
All right, nice and easy. Perfect. Thank you so much for coming on all the way
you.
from Hancock. You made quite the journey, so thank you.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, it's back to you.